MiniWarGaming Dan here, and
Nick,
hi Nick.
how's it going?
It's going great. How about you?
I don't know. Depends.
Warmachine, woo, and hordes.
Hordes.
So Legion versus Cygnar, 35 points.
Stormwall's dead.
He wants to face a Stormwall. We did one off camera before. Stormwall won. Well,
Darius
Cygnar won. Darius is awesome. Anyways, so I'm not sure about my list. It's kind of risky. I like it though. So let's just get to it. Look at those armies and wish us luck. 35 points Cygnar, led by Striker, and a Squire is attached. We also have 10 long gunners with the UA for 12 models total, and the Stormwall in his glory. Then we have Arlen to help repair and Stormwall maybe, and because Arlen's cool, and Hunter. And moving on to Legion of Everblight, we have Prime Lilith, and she has a Naga Knight Lurker. Then we have 2 Shepherds, 2 Strider Deathstalkers, a Shredder Light War Beast, and then 3 Heavy War Beasts, a Ravagore, a Scythian, and Angelius. Some nice heavy hitters there. So we roll off. Cygnar goes first, but we have some advanced deploy there, and here's Cygnar deployment, and the Hunter is advanced deployed. And so the scenario that we're playing, there's those 2 objectives. I think it's called Close Quarters, maybe not. But it's from the Steamroller. You have to control the objective that's further away from you, while your caster is within one of the objectives. And they're 4 inches around radius, 4-inch radius. And so turn 1 Cygnar, 1 focus to eat both the Stormwall and the Hunter. Hunter runs up, followed by the long gunners sprinting up. Stormwall then sprints up a side. I kind of blocked him, but he moves up as far as he can. And Striker moves up and then casts Arcane Shield on the Stormwall. Probably won't get hit anytime soon, but he'll at least have a lot of armor. And then snipe on the long gunners, of course, so they won't have to move next turn, hopefully. Turn 1 Legion, the Strider Deathstalkers move up. Shot, need a 5 to hit. Ooh, unlikely miss, but a miss nonetheless. Then the second Strider Deathstalker shoots. 5 to hit, does hit, and automatically can deal 1 damage, so he kills him. Then he moves 2 inches because he can, and makes another shot because I forget what the rule called, but he can. And 5 to hit, perfect. Takes out another one and moves another 2 inches. Next, Ravagore moves up, takes a shot, and is well out of range, but it is an AoE, so it will deviate, and it deviates 6 inches to 6. That's quite far, and so it just makes it over, manages to hit 2 more long gunners. And so very lucky scatter there. Perfect scatter by any means, so best he could probably get, and takes out 2 more long gunners. And now there's that AoE that actually stays in play, and it causes fire damage. And so my long gunners will definitely die if they touch it at all, so they're going to have to hide. Scythian and Angelius moving up, hide behind the linear obstacle. And then Ravagore, not the Shredder, moves up, casts Tenacity on the Ravagore. And then Prime Lilith is going to activate, and she moves forward and casts Tenacity on herself. And it's only +1 defense, and I think there's another benefit to it too, but +1 defense on a caster that already has high defense. It's a pretty big deal. There's behind the linear obstacle too, there's really no way I can target her now, even though I can somewhat see her. Turn 2 Cygnar, Striker decides not to upkeep Arcane Shield because he wants to try some funny business here. But he does upkeep Snipe, and then gives 2 to the Stormwall, and then 1 to the Hunter. Decides not to take any focus from the Squire just yet. The long gunners move up, narrowly avoiding that AoE fire death circle, and combine range attack into the Scythian, hoping to do a bit of damage. They do manage to hit and cause, I think, 3 or 4 points of damage. Oh, 5. Here you go. Hunter stands still, aims, and shoots at the Ravagore. The hill is just large enough to not block large bases, but to block medium bases. So Hunter's actually pretty safe behind there, but he rolled pretty poorly on damage, only caused 2, even with his armor piercing. Striker then moves up, keeping Stormwall in his front arc. Actually, hot swap Snipe, and so long gunners lose it, but then they don't need it because they already activated. So Stormwall then activates just after Arlen, And he managed I almost blocked myself. He's just within range of the Scythian. And it was really close, but he decided to give the Scythian the benefit from the linear obstacle. So I have boost to hit. I think it's 9s or 10s to hit. I do hit, and I roll double 6 for damage. Nice heavy hit, almost taking out his spirit. And a lot of his mind. And then continuing, I boost to hit again, and a double 5 instead of double 6. So huge, nice lucky rolls here. Severely hurting the Scythian. And then covering fire laid down, I do manage to hopefully stop those Strider Deathstalkers. So click below for part 2.